We are very pleased to be joined by the jack of all trades, Mr. Derek Lindeman, volunteer extraordinary. From politics to sports, your coverage and dedication to our station has been incredible. Bring us back to your first experience volunteering here at your TV.
Well, my first experience was working the North Bay Battalion games. I had the pleasure of starting off on corner cam, doing the interviews, and it was quite the experience. It was a great way to keep myself involved in the game of hockey.
Now, how did you find out about your TV?
Well, knowing I was working with Jennifer Rusi, Joey Rusi's wife, and I had always been bugging her that if Joey ever needed a volunteer for battalion games, let me know, and I want to step up and just get involved behind the production of a hockey broadcast.
Now, you've transitioned to in front of the camera as well. What learning curve was that like?
It was quite the experience. A lot of the experience came from being on a corner cam, doing the interviews, and watching people like yourself and Matt Sukram doing the interviews, and just paying attention to what you guys do to get prepared to be in front of that camera.
Talk about the social aspect of volunteering. You're not in a dark office or a cubicle. You are in the community. You're meeting new people every single time you are out. What's it like, the social factor of volunteering?
The social factor, that's one of the major reasons why I like to get out and volunteer with Coach Your TV. I've continued friendships with a lot of the people I volunteered with. I've created work relationships with them. The great people, the battalion commentators such as Ranjan Rupal, I visit, I'm at his pharmacy. Greg DeVers, I stay in contact with. Even with Chris Robinson, he's been setting up volunteer appreciation nights, game days at the studio, watching hockey games. It's just an atmosphere, and the people are so great at your TV.
Now, unfortunately, during this COVID situation, we can't be as close as we typically are, and that has obviously affected your job working at HANDS, the Family Help Network. How is COVID affecting your employment?
It hasn't really done much to affect my employment. The only thing it has is it's limited the amount of time that we could take my client out into the community. That has come basically to a stop, and the parent interaction, it's all has to be by video conferencing now. We can't have that direct influence. HANDS was very good at being upfront with getting PPE for us all and staying on top of everything that's going on in this community and staying on top of this pandemic that we have here.
Now, life will return to normal eventually. It's just a matter of time. And when it does, what are you looking forward to doing the most in terms of volunteering? You've done beach volleyball, you've done curling, you've done election nights, you've done studio shows. What do you want to do next?
Just keep doing it, volunteering. You know what? It's so much fun. I get to give back to this community of stuff that I like to do. I like to be out there and involved. It doesn't matter what event it is. It's always a blast being around the other volunteers and just learning all the time from such professional people.
Have you been out in a grocery store and someone taps you on the shoulder, say, "I've seen you on TV"?
Yeah, that's happened a few times. My daughter was embarrassed the first time it happened, and I get a lot of recognition now from being in front of the camera at the battalion games and everything. They stop and ask, "How are the battalion doing?" and what my thoughts are on the draft that just happened.
Well, you deserve every bit of recognition during this National Volunteer Week. Derek, we salute you. We thank you. Thanks for all your hard work.
No problem, Clark. Have a good day.